yet, I may call it quits just to mix it up and try to do something else. I'm going to be honest and say that I don't really have any idea if this is over my skill level yet. It seems like even the top players are taking about like an hour or so to finish it, so I'm expecting this to be like a 2 to 3 hour level for me, which I'm okay with, but I do need to make some kind of progress in order to keep going with it, I guess. Sorry, I'm trying to load up live split now. Let me go ahead and get rid of that. Current. Text. Advanced Blind Race by Linkdeadx2. I don't remember if there's an underscore somewhere in there, but I also didn't really even check to see if my chat was like actually working or anything. Pop that out. Exit out here. Let's make this text look at least slightly nicer. Alignment center. Let's give it an outline. 5 stroke. Make it black. And then this text. Let's make it a nice intimidating red, I guess. Okay, cool. So chat still is working. That's good. I didn't really test that until now. But it looks like we're good, so we'll see how this goes, I guess. Again, honestly, I don't know if I'm even going to be able to finish this week's level, but I'm going to try. I've heard pretty good things about it, so I want to give it a shot. Is it one player turn? Okay. Alright, let's see how this goes. Eldad, you know how to make a very intimidating intro, by the way. Bad money. I'm gonna assume, okay. So I assumed it was like a map 16, don't touch the coins kind of thing. This background looks dope, by the way. I really appreciate this background, as well as the song. I think I was supposed to jump on him again. Okay. I'm already really like into this level though. I think I'm supposed to land quicker to get on the ground right there faster. So I can so I think one of my favorite things about this level already, even though I'm already kind of distracted, is that it looks really clean. And this music is awesome also. Oh. Am I supposed to wait until it's falling off then? Because because I didn't really think about the fact that I'd be collecting the coin also. Okay, so this level is already pretty tricky, but it is really, really, really fun. So I am willing to devote a ton of time to this. I think that's what I'm supposed to do. I mean, obviously time it a little bit better. And then I'm gonna have to dodge the coins on the way down as I jump onto the mole after. I don't know if it's a full mole riding section, but it wouldn't be a race level without a mole race, I guess. Oof. I assume that's what I'm supposed to do, unless I can catch it from all the way back here. But that seems like it's a little too far away. I guess I could try it at least. Maybe? It's gonna be a tight jump either way, but... Oof, okay. So I think that's probably the intended way. One thing I noticed definitely about last week's race level is that I had a habit of kind of overcomplicating stuff sometimes. So, like, I'll have, like, the easy solution in my mind and then kind of, like, discredit it because it seems like it's a little too obvious. But it's worth at least trying it and then having the obvious death and confirming it, I guess. So I'm going to try to take that approach with this race since this is supposed to be a pretty hard level. Let's not make things any harder on myself than I have to. I might need to spin jump out of there actually because it looks like I'm falling a little too fast. Fair enough. It's like Kaizo fish, but it's like Kaizo money instead. Okay. So regular jump off of the mole should put me in a good spot there. This level's really fun. It's definitely hard, and I'm sure it gets a lot harder, but... So I assume I'm gonna have to kill that Koopa before I... How am I gonna kill that Koopa though? Because aren't I gonna collect that coin? Okay, so jump over the coins, try to kill the Koopa? Or at least like grab the shell, maybe? I'm probably gonna hit the coins, but I gotta try that way at least first before I roll it out. Because I assume I'm not gonna ever be able to ride that platform just in front of that little coin trail. I keep picking up these the coin hitboxes are really, really generous, so it's actually like slightly bigger, which is really interesting actually, because like normally if you were falling on this like gray platform, you could just ride the wall and be fine, like you wouldn't hit a muncher or anything. But it seems like the coin hitboxes are like slightly more generous. I don't know if there's a way I can stop that show at all. Unless it's like a runoff. I'll try a runoff, I guess. Oh. That's really cool. Okay, so when I was trying to do the runoff, I was trying to just make it onto the block fast enough to be able to grab the shell or whatever. But it looks like this is actually the directional block where you can control where it goes. So I wonder if I'm just supposed to basically be on the left side of the platform and then hold right as it kicks the block, and it'll just kind of keep making the path under me. And then I can try to navigate it out of the way so I can presumably jump off of the thing. I didn't mean to spin jump there. This level is dope, by the way. I'm really, like a huge fan of this level. This part's so cool. I really love this part. So it seems like I was right. I'm gonna assume I can't collect the Yoshi coin either, which is funny. I really love the idea of this level. I can't kind of stop gushing about it, but like it just makes a really clean level with a lot of obstacles. Because honestly, like this could have been like a pretty standard, just like death block and like custom sprite level, and like it would have been okay and still would have been fun. But like just the fact that like it's all thematically pulled together by like using money in an interesting way and like dodging directional coin blocks that normally nobody ever uses in hacks anyway. I don't know. I just really appreciate the creativity here. Okay. I'm making good progress though. It's taken a little bit, but I feel like I am kind of learning these obstacles somewhat quickly, I guess. And then dodging the coin trail. Am I jumping under, or I'm assuming over this? Oof, this is a weird jump. Yeah, okay. And then... gonna assume that that's probably a Koopa kicking that another directional block at me, or something. So this level's definitely very challenging, but I really, really like it, so I'm gonna keep going with it probably until I beat it. Fair enough. I wasn't expecting it to just be a straight coin that I would collect and then die from. I like really love how this level's actually turning just like really simple, unused things into creative enemies, by the way. Because like I don't really know any other time. I didn't do that right. I don't really know any other time a Koopa would like kick a block and then that block would just instantly kill you. Unless it was like some like weird custom death block that would take you learning what it is. I don't know. I'm just very in on this level, I guess. I'm actually surprised it's the first time I've died to that. Hey Bodacious Snail and Streamer Go Faster. I'm not gonna lie, Streamer, I don't know how long this level is gonna take me, but I definitely am intending on finishing it. I feel like I learned this first part fairly quickly. I love this obstacle, by the way. I was kind of talking about it before you guys got here. But like everything in this level so far feels like super fun. And then I have to stop. Ooh, and then I have to shell jump but not collect a coin right here? Okay. Oh man, so gonna go ahead and echo the sentiments of everyone who's played the race level so far and say that this is super, super creative. Makes me excited for Penguin World 2. Alright, so I gotta start this Rex bounce a little sooner because I keep dying to this now. Because the generous platform right there kind of makes that a little bit easier. Oof, that was close. Alright, so I'm gonna want to aim this like at that dot on that hill in the background, probably. Oh, that background moves. Okay. This is an interesting, like, targeted shell jump. I've never had to specifically hit, like, a tile on the wall for it. Stupid helpful point trap. Thought I cut that one too close. Okay, so redoing this, let's just aim it like here. This shell jump is gonna be so annoying to learn, but very satisfying to pull off. I probably should just try to feel it out and hope that I get it, but it just also seems like an obstacle that could kind of wall me for a bit, so having a consistent strategy for it would be nice. Although honestly, I guess I haven't really like put any like that level of observation into any other thing in this level so far, so maybe feeling it out is just the way to do it. It is a race level after all. Like, is it worth it to just be closer and try to aim for the buncher then, instead of trying to aim for the use block underneath it? Because it seems like I'm just going too high every time. And I mean, I guess I could just try to hold the shell jump a little bit longer, but that just feels a little awkward also. Okay, so going higher is not going to work, so I definitely have to just aim for the use block. The second I give up on trying to kick it towards the muncher, it actually hits on the muncher, so... Now to figure out if that was just really, really, really lucky, or if that's consistent enough to actually try to go for, because... It felt like I should be aiming for the muncher, but that's also the first time I've gotten it. Nope. I almost saved it by just skipping it anyway, but... Which I guess you could just do, also. It feels slightly faster. Eh, I guess it doesn't actually matter. Okay, so you can like just barely hit that muncher if you do that. I'm gonna have to figure out where I'm supposed to place Mario during that though, because that's a little bit different than my usual shell jumps. And to be perfectly honest, shell jumping is not like exactly my forte still. Like I'm a lot better at it than I used to be, but I'm still not very good at it. Okay. Maybe that's not gonna work. Or maybe it's like a shell jump where I actually have to release it earlier than I normally would. Like instead of nearly at the top of the jump, like actually on the way up. So I catch it at like the very top of the jump. I think that would have been right if I would have just done it on the very, very, very edge of the platform. I think I kind of cut it close a little early on that one. I'm having a difficult time figuring out the positioning on the shell jump, and unfortunately all of my natural instincts seem to be to just hit that coin block full force. Okay, maybe that's easier. I keep going back and forth on this and I feel like it's wasting a lot of time, but whatever. The rest of the level before this is feeling pretty consistent now, so I don't really mind trying to figure out this jump. It is Advanced Kaizo after all, so one of these jumps has to wall me. Oh, there we go. Okay. And then gotta figure out whatever that is, but I think the problem is that I was trying to do a running shell jump, and I kept getting just a little bit more momentum than I needed to. But it looks like if I just do a standing shell jump right at the edge, it's, the location of where the kick goes ends up being pretty perfect, where I can catch the Koopa on the way up, and then hopefully make it over to that question mark block. It felt like something that once I found a consistent setup for would feel more consistent than not. I'm just gonna go ahead and say I'm not supposed to hit this, but I am curious. I would have been so fucking bad if I actually died to that, but I'm glad I hit the checkpoint. Okay, this is